Alright, here we go. Okay. Let's see here. Alright. Alright, everybody. I'll get that down eventually. I will eventually get that down. So anyways, this is the Justice League movie review. I'm really excited about this, guys. It's been a while since we've done wheel movie reviews. I know we said we were going to do this on Sundays, but, you know, that kind of varies depending on what I'm able to do. Let me see real quickly how everything's looking on the OBS over here, just to make sure we're good, so you can see my Batman. As you can see, representing, got my Batman on. Hell yeah. So I just saw it today. Well, first off, let's get this started with, it is coherent, okay? It is a movie that you can actually follow. You can actually follow from beginning to end that there is a story arc. There are some parts where there are things in the movie that I don't think necessarily made it better, or, you know, really did anything, really added anything to the movie. You know, do you feel like it leads up to an epic battle? Yes, a little bit, but it's not like over the top. Not really. But it does move kind of rapid, I would say. It does kind of move a little bit faster than I would have liked, but it does make sense, and I think that is a huge deal for DC movies, because Wonder Woman was very good because it was coherent. Okay, I mean, obviously it was a little bit more than just coherent. It was good. Like, it was actually something you enjoyed watching. This was very much enjoyable to watch. Although critics have been bashing it on Rotten Tomatoes, it got like a 32%, and then with an audience approval of about 86, which isn't bad for audience approval. Way better than what the audience approval was of Suburbicon, but I'm not going to go back to that for obvious reasons. But anyways, I did like the musical choices at some of the parts. One of the coolest parts, this doesn't really give away a plot, so I don't think it's a spoiler. There's a part where Aquaman chugs a whole bottle of whiskey, and they play this song by Jack White that's really cool. I can't remember the name of the song, but it's a Jack White song, and it's just really cool. They actually used original theme songs from, like, John Williams, like the Superman theme, apparently. I didn't realize this. I saw this at the credits, that they used that music. They also used the 1989 Batman film theme, and I don't know exactly where they put that in, but because I just don't remember for whatever reason. Because, you know, you hear the song, you don't really think, oh, that was from that particular film, because they've done variations of that song over the years to the point where it's like you don't really know. You don't really know what's going on. But anyways, guys, it's definitely worth watching. It's definitely worth going to see. I don't know if it follows a story arc that exists. I might. There might. Well, not that I might. There might be a story arc that exists that this is built off of, but I'm not familiar enough with Justice League itself. I mean, I do love DC, but I am not as well read in Justice League as I am Batman. Batman is what I know the most about. I know a little bit about Barry Allen, The Flash. I know very little about Aquaman. Basically, that, you know, he lives in Atlantis, and yeah, that's probably about it. I mean, and then they can, like, swim and stuff and communicate with fish and stuff. But beyond that, I don't really know that much. Wonder Woman, I know a little bit more about. You know, the Lasso of Truth, and you know, the fact that she's been around forever, she's an Amazon, etc. Then they threw Victor Stone in it, which I guess Victor was in Justice League, maybe in the comics. I don't know that for sure. It probably was. Someone's going to probably correct me in the comments, so please, if you know, let me know if he wasn't just on Teen Titans, because that's where I'm familiar with Cyborg. Victor Stone is Cyborg, okay, in case you're wondering. And obviously, I know a lot about Batman. I mean, he's one that I've read the most of, you know, probably. I really want to read more comics. I really want to be better about that, but I've been so bad about that. I need to come up with, like, a comic book reading day or something. But, anyways, this is a solid movie. Would I say it's going to be something you go to and you're like, oh my god, this is a groundbreaking superhero movie? No, it's not, okay? It's basically the same thing that every superhero movie has, hey, the world's in peril, we need to save it, let's come together, let's save the world, basically what the Avengers do, just in the DC universe. I would say, though, that you don't feel, I don't know if you really, at the end of this movie, I didn't really feel like I didn't feel like I attached myself to these characters as much as I would have liked. They seem kind of paper to me, meaning like kind of stale. A little bit. They do have some of their personality. I mean, there is some personality to this film, definitely. Barry Allen says some hilarious things in this. Some really campy and cheesy things, too. Most of the jokes are pretty cheesy. But you don't really develop, I don't think you develop this deep connection with the characters. I think you kind of develop that with Wonder Woman a bit. But I don't feel like in this movie, I don't feel like it's not extremely gripping in that way. But I think it's good. I definitely enjoyed it. And if I was going to rank this out of 5 stars, I probably would give it like 4.5. And the reason why I say 4.5 and not 5 is because just that character development thing that didn't really set well with me. So that part is what makes it a 4.5. Maybe even a 4. Because of that. And plus, I don't want to just rank everything 5 stars just because I like, DC. I'm not going to be that biased. I'm going to try to give you guys the best review of it. There are 2 scenes at the end that definitely are worth watching because they do further the plot, for sure. So definitely worth watching the after credits for these scenes. The one that's after the main, that's after all the credits, is really the one that you need to see because there is something revealed that is awesome that I wish I could say, but I'm not. Again, I'm trying to keep with a spoiler-free review. I'm not trying to blow that for you guys. So Justice League, I definitely would recommend watching it. If you like superhero movies, and you like DC especially, this definitely is worth seeing, because it is not at the level of confusion that we received with Suicide Squad. Because Suicide Squad, as much as I want to like that movie, unfortunately I cannot. There were some things that they did right with that movie, but there was so much that was done wrong that I just cannot... I simply cannot give my thumbs up on it. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching, as always. And if you enjoy the content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My challenge this week for comment is, who's your favorite member of the Justice League? Who do you like the most, and why do you like them? Just give me anything, because I know there's not a lot of comments that pull across. But if you see this video, I just want you to tell me who your favorite member is of the Justice League, so we could have a dialogue there. Or You know, if you saw the movie, tell me if you liked it. Please try not to spoil it. At least give it like a week or two before you say any comments that might potentially be spoiler. Keep it relatively spoiler free though. But anyways, tell me who your favorite superhero is. Justice League. Alright guys, well I will see you next time on Wheel Movie Reviews. We will, there's some stuff coming up. I know there's some stuff coming up. I don't know off the top of my head what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something. And I will see you guys next time. I thank you for watching, and I have enjoyed this. Thank you. Bye-bye.